Hello, good morning. My name is Carolelo Benedict from GATS. We want to appreciate you following up our series in respect to Google Workspace. Today we will be looking at Google Doc. The Google Doc is what you would be able to use to format a document, type in things, do as many write-up as possible, which is similar to WPS. Remember, we are looking at use of mobile device, and we are still on that particular series. So you're welcome. I believe by now we must have known how to navigate our Google Drive. So today we will look at Google Doc. So let's utilize our plus to get a new document. So you select Google Doc to proceed. Okay, so this is our new document. Now, before we start, let me take you through the various items, icons, or tools that you can use to format your Google document as you type in your content. All right, so right from this first at the top here is to initiate a completion of the content or the document closure. This is your undo button. This is your redo button. This button contains your formatting tool, which you can use to format your content the way you feel or the way you like. And then this one gives you more options on either to add image, to add a link, all right, and other things. Then if you want to comment on your work or to create a comment, you use that particular icon. Then this gives you further options. The items below here are your shortcuts to the major formatting icon tool in here. Let's check the plus. So this is a plus. Okay, so you can see you can be able to add a link to your document, or you add an image to your document, or add a table, okay, and possibly get a markup. If you want to add a markup, you could be able to do that with that particular icon. Okay, let's look at what is in the three dots at the topmost right. What do we have there? All right, probably I want to change this theme from a dark background to a light background. I can use that to spelling check. You can do your page setup. You can also check the number of words in a highlighted paragraph. You want to check for how many words the entire content has given you. You highlight all the content, and then you can be able to check the number of words in it. Furthermore, you could also make a copy of the document of the work you have done, and you can share and either export or print. Then you can also move the document to another folder. If you want to edit the title of the document, you either click on this, or you could use this particular icon to edit the title of the document. So let's move on. So here we want to insert our content, or possibly type our content, and then we want to talk about tuberculosis. So let's get to bring our content from any source you intend to bring it from into the document space. So just want to insert. I've copied. All right, so this is what we want to work on. Now this is a heading. This is a title of the content, and then the below are the content as we intend to bring it up on a document. So what can we do next? Let's work on our heading. Highlight the heading, then come to your formatting tool at the top. All right, let's change the font size to any font of our choice. For now I want to use Lobster. And then the font size, I want to increase it to 30, or let me take it back to 24. Yeah, then you can centralize your title. All right, since the title, let's centralize. So here the content to be leftward. Here you centralize the title. Here you can bring it to rightward. Here or justify the content, but at this time we want to bring it to center, so I will use this particular icon here. Okay, so I'll click on it. You can see it starts move to the center. Now I want to, let me create a space in between and come and reduce that particular space. Okay, let me take it back to what it was. All right, now what next? We want to bold tuberculosis here. This will bold the content for you. This will italize it. This you can underline. If you want it to be strike through, yes, use this icon. This to a superscript, okay, or you can make it a subscript. All right, then you could also give it a text color. You can give it a text color, or you can give it a text background or a highlight color on at the background. So in this case, let's give it a color to, let's say, blue. All right, and then we want to bold it. So we still come back there. We want to bold it. Okay, and possibly what do we do? Let's change the font for that one alone to be different. All right, now the next thing we want to look at is how to, you can see that the text alignment are not equal. You can see text alignment are not equal, they are just misaligned. So we want to align all the text, the entire content, all right, to justification. So what do? You highlight all the parts as affected down to the last. Okay, so let's highlight them to the end. Highlight. All right, so that's the end. So let's justify our text alignment. You can see it is now aligned, all right, and it's making more sense. Good. What else can we do on this particular document? Now this is a subheading, so we want to highlight the subheading, give it a blue color as well to make it unique, and we also want to bold, so you can bold. All right, then increase or no, we want the font size of all the headings to be the same. Okay, what else can we do? Let's check. All right, then let's go to another heading. This is diagnosis of tuberculosis. We want the heading to also be bold. Change the color to blue, right? And what else? Give it change the font. Okay, which other? Let's check if there are other. Okay, management of tuberculosis as the last subheading. So we bold. Let's bold it, change the color to blue, and change the font to impact. All right, okay, so we're good to go. Now what else can we do on this document? If you see the document, you see there are lists, there are listing of items. Now those listing of items, you can either bullet, or you can either put it in numeric numbering. So let's look at the list of items under signs and symptoms, highlight all of them, and then use your tool. This particular icon here is showing you a bullet. So this is where you can choose the different bulleting style you want. Here you can choose the numbering style you want. So in this case, let's number. So we want to number and choose the numbering style of our choice. So this is what we want it to be like. I see it as numbered, the signs and symptoms. Let's look at diagnosis. In the diagnosis case, we want to bullet. Okay, so let's see. First of all, you highlight them from where the diagnosis starts. Highlight each of them, and then we want to bullet. So let's go back there and bullet. Okay, let's choose any bulletin of our choice. You can see that's bullet. Then you remove that particular space. Okay, remove that one. What else? I think that's it. So what else do we want to do? Let's look at the next under management. Okay, we have isolation. Okay, isolation and bullet as well. So let's come and bullet it as well. Choose a different bulletin style this time around. Okay, remove the empty spaces. Okay, so let's Let's now change this particular one to change the bulletin style to a different one. Okay, good. So we are almost good to go. Now that's for that. What else can we do on this document? You can insert image, you can insert a link, a chart or a table. So let's create a space for where we want an image to be inserted. For instance, tuberculosis image. All right, so let's come to our plus. We're going to use our plus for that, the plus at the top. You want image. Now you can decide to choose the image from your photos. If you've already downloaded it or you already have it in your mobile, you can decide to insert the image from camera, and you can insert the image from a web. In this case, I want to use a web, so click on web. Yes, so I want to type tuberculosis because I'm working on tuberculosis to bring images on tuberculosis. Good. So I want to use this. Click on it. Okay. Visit the site so you can be able to download it clearly. Okay, we visited the site so you can be able to download it clear. So you click and hold on the image, then you click on insert. You can see the image has been inserted. Now this image as it is, you will not be able to resize the image until you have formatted the image. So let's come to format our image. Okay, how do we do that? So click on the formatting tool, and this is the tool you want. These are the icons you can use to format your image. If you use this, the image will be underneath text, but you may not be able to resize the image accordingly. Then this will enable you to resize the image, and it could be by the side of the text or a text beside the image. All right, this will align just image above text or text above image. Then this can bring an image behind a text. Okay, whereas this will bring an image on a text. So what do we want this ones to be? We want it to be in a way that the image can be side by side with text, or text side by side with the image. So that is what we want. So let's go back to that. So we'll click on that. You see it has automatically changed the corners of the image in a way that you can resize. You can see, you can resize the image. All right, you can see, and you can move it to anywhere in the text you want the image to appear. Now I will want to do it in a way that this tuberculosis could lead me to a link. Okay, so the next thing we want to look at is inserting a link in a text in your content. Perhaps you want it to appear that the title text or the lead discussion text should take you to a link. So what you do is highlight the text. Okay, come to your plus sign and click on link. Yes, so this is the text there, then the link. So you can now put the link as you want. You can say tuberculosis, you can just click on this. You click on your OK. Fine. You can see the text has been highlighted, has been underlined rather. I can remove the underline, alright, by simply clicking on it and remove the underline. But yet it is still a link. You see, once you click on it, alright, it will bring options to open it in Google, or you edit the link or you remove the link. Alright. So that is insertion of a link in a text. You can see that has been done. What else do we want to do? You can insert a table. Okay, let's say I want to insert a table. So I'll use my plus sign and click on table. Then you now see you increase the number, if it's a column or row. You can increase the number of columns you want. Let's say I need 2 columns or 3 columns or 4 or 5, as many as possible. And then possibly I need just 4 rows, or possibly I need just 2 rows. Okay, so I will just finish and click on insert table. Good. You can see our table has been inserted. You can see the table inserted. So you can now type in opportunistic infections incident cases. Okay, so I can be able to do whatever I want to do. You can format the text in the table to what you want. Okay, you can make them to be bold. You can bold them. All right, and also change their color or whatever you want to do with them. You can do to make your table a more unique one. All right, so this is it. All right, so these are the things you can be able to do. All right, so far so good. We've been able to look at tools that you can use to navigate through the Google Doc, and we've also been able to see how you can insert your content as just simply copying and paste in the document, or you type what you want by clicking on anywhere in the document where you want to type, and then the keypad will come up. And then again, we've been able to bold a document, give it a color, change the font size, change the font itself. Okay, we've also been able to insert image and also to format the image by ensuring we're able to resize the image and place it where we want. And then we've been able to also number our content, or as well as bulleting our content. Then again, we've been able to insert a table, okay, and also format the table as we want. So these are the basic things you can be able to use your Google Doc to do, and many other things. I believe these have helped you, and you can like, you can comment, and also you can share for others to be able to benefit. Thank you, and God bless you.